Hey everyone, I'm coming to you from the Underground Railroad Museum in Niagara Falls, New York. Now we can argue the points about slavery and things like that all day long about what the Civil War was about. The simple fact is slavery was still here in the United States. The reason this place is important is because this is where a lot of runaway slaves came to in order to cross into Canada. They would come to Niagara Falls and they would cross the bridge to what they knew as freedom. And it's just an inspiring place to be because this is another way our country has changed over the years as we continue to endeavor to be better than what we were 160 years ago. But the museum here is wonderful. There's a lot of stuff, obviously about Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, but there's a lot of stories here within Niagara about different people throughout the communities that helped with the Underground Railroad, and also it would go on to fight for the Union Army in the late 1860s, former slaves, and also just their harrowing tales of how they made it to Canada. Another thing of note is outside there's actually a sign about some Confederate spies that were captured near here who had tried to derail a train during the Civil War in 1864 here. So even in New York we're finding Civil War history, but this is a whole different aspect to our country's greatest struggle. It's something that I encourage you to come and see. It's definitely an eye-opening experience, not just with slavery, but just the struggle that our country was in during that time period and how we have evolved and become better than what we were. And we continue to do that. And that's why being an American is so important and being part of the United States. So I encourage you to just keep looking at all history that you can see, finding out what really made our country great. One thing I'll point out, what I'm standing on is a replica of the bridge, and I took a picture of it, but there's a sign here that says Freedom Canada with a line that says Slavery United States. We tend to forget that it wasn't only slavery in the South, there was slavery in the North as well, and it eventually would be completely gone in the whole United States. So if you get a chance to come here, definitely do so. Again, this is the Underground Railroad Museum in Niagara Falls, New York.